Hello, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're stepping into the heart of Dallas football talk as we explore two of the most captivating stories this offseason. First up, we're diving deep into Dak Prescott's future with the Cowboys. With contract negotiations seemingly at a standstill and the NFL draft around the corner, there's a whirlwind of speculation. Will Dak don a different jersey next season, or will the Cowboys manage to keep their star quarterback? And speaking of potential new stars, we're also looking at a fascinating prospect for America's team, Oregon Ducks standout, Bo Nix. Could this talented quarterback be the next to lead the Cowboys if Dak steps away? We're breaking down what this could mean for the team, the fans, and the future of the Cowboys franchise. But before we get into all that juicy info, a quick reminder, if you love staying on top of all things Cowboys and want to support us in reaching our goal of 9,000 subscribers, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support is crucial in helping us grow and keep bringing you the best Cowboys content out there. Now, saddle up, and let's get ready to dive into the full details and implications of these unfolding stories in Dallas. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. Today, we're diving into some significant updates regarding Dak Prescott and his future with the Dallas Cowboys. Amid ongoing contract negotiations and a transformative offseason for the team, Dak shared some crucial insights. Let's break down what this means for him and the Cowboys moving forward. Dak Prescott remains committed to the Dallas Cowboys, even as his contract situation hangs in the balance. At a recent event, Dak expressed his focus on the present, emphasizing his commitment to improving and supporting his teammates rather than getting caught up in contract details. Dak mentioned, "I'm just focused on the guys that we have. I know we got a lot of great guys, a lot of good that's returning in that locker room," highlighting his trust in the team's potential and the front office's draft strategy to bolster the roster further. While Dak and the Cowboys have had discussions about his contract, nothing imminent appears on the horizon. He's leaving much of the negotiations to his agent and Jerry Jones, expressing a clear understanding of where things stand. This pause in negotiations might be strategic from both sides. With significant quarterback contracts recently setting new standards, Dallas may be cautiously approaching Dak's extension to ensure cap flexibility, which Dak himself seems to understand and respect. Dak has made it clear he's not aiming to be the highest-paid quarterback necessarily. His willingness to consider the team's financial health in his contract structure shows a leader committed to long-term success, not just personal gain. By not maxing out his contract, Dak could help the Cowboys retain key players and address other roster needs. This team-oriented approach might be crucial for maintaining a competitive squad around him. Prescott grew up a Cowboys fan and has made it clear he wants to stay with the team. However, he's realistic about the business side of football and acknowledges that if a deal doesn't materialize, he's prepared to play elsewhere. With his no-trade clause and the inability to use the franchise tag on him again, Dak holds significant leverage. This scenario puts additional pressure on the Cowboys to reach a satisfactory deal or potentially watch him walk away after this season. Dak Prescott's situation is a pivotal storyline this offseason. His commitment to the team and willingness to work under a team-friendly deal speaks volumes about his character and leadership. As negotiations potentially resume, it will be interesting to see how the Cowboys handle this delicate situation. What do you think, Cowboys Nation? Should the Cowboys do whatever it takes to keep Dak, or should they prepare for a future without him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this developing story. While we all hope Dak Prescott and the Cowboys find common ground, it's worth considering what the team might look like without him under center. If Dak were to play elsewhere, how would that impact Dallas? The Cowboys would likely have to look either to the draft or free agency for a replacement. Given the current depth in the quarterback market and potential prospects, the team's strategy could shift dramatically. Will they go for a veteran presence, or could they opt for a younger, developmental talent to build around? Dak isn't just the face of the franchise on the field, he's also a key leader in the locker room. His departure could create a significant leadership vacuum. How the team addresses this potential gap could define their success in the coming seasons. Discuss leadership options within the current roster. Host, players like CeeDee Lamb, who Dak himself has praised, may need to step up in this scenario. Additionally, veteran signings, even on short-term deals, could be crucial for maintaining stability and leadership. The departure of a franchise quarterback can send shockwaves through a fan base and a team's morale. Dak's potential exit could either rally the troops or lead to uncertainty and a transitional period that might test the resolve of Cowboys Nation. Transition periods are challenging, and the team's performance in this potential future will depend heavily on the front office's ability to manage the situation effectively. The fans' reaction will also be telling. Will they remain hopeful and supportive, or could we see a dip in morale and engagement? Regardless of what happens, Dak Prescott has left an indelible mark on the Cowboys. His legacy as a leader and player who gave his all for the team will endure. But looking forward, the Cowboys must be strategic and proactive, whether Dak stays or goes. His dedication to the team and community, his competitive nature, and his resilience have defined his tenure. As Cowboys fans, it's important to appreciate what Dak has contributed while also looking forward to the future and trusting the team's direction. Today's discussion underscores the complexity and emotion involved in NFL contracts and player legacies, especially with a player as impactful as Dak Prescott. As we move forward, we'll keep you updated on every development. We want to hear from you. Share your favorite Dak moments, your thoughts on his contract situation, and how you think the Cowboys should navigate this challenging offseason. Leave your comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Today we're diving into some exciting prospects for America's team as we approach the 2024 NFL Draft. With talks about Dak Prescott's future with the Cowboys heating up, we might be looking at a potential new era under center. Stick around as we explore the possibility of Oregon Ducks standout Bo Nix stepping into some big shoes. As we all know, Dak Prescott is currently in a contract standoff with the Cowboys. With no new deal in sight, it's crucial for the team to consider all options. And that's where Bo Nix comes into play. Bleacher Report's Maurice Modwan recently highlighted Nix as a potential replacement for Prescott, suggesting the Cowboys could target him in the second round of the draft. If negotiations continue to stall, the Cowboys need to have a solid backup plan. Drafting a quarterback like Nix could signal a shift towards building for the future, even as they try to capitalize on their current roster's potential. Bo Nix isn't just any quarterback. Last season at Oregon, he threw for 4,458 yards, 45 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions, completing an impressive 77.4% of his passes. Nix also added 6 rushing touchdowns, showcasing his dual-threat capability. Given his impressive stats and maturity, Nix is drawing comparisons to Cowboys legend Tony Romo. Analysts praise his accuracy, arm talent, and athleticism, traits that align with the demands of today's NFL quarterbacks. Despite his age at 24 and concerns about his transition from Oregon's system, Nix's growth and performance suggest he could adapt well in the NFL. With the Cowboys holding picks number 56 and 87, they might need to move up in the second round to secure Nix, especially with teams like the Las Vegas Raiders showing interest. This move could depend heavily on how the board falls and how aggressive the Cowboys want to be in finding their quarterback of the future. Drafting Nix could be a bold statement, indicating the Cowboys' readiness to transition into a new era. However, they'll need to balance this with other roster needs, especially considering the existing depth at quarterback with Trey Lance and Cooper Rush already on the roster. Segment 4: Fan Reaction and Expectations. Host, Cowboys fans, this is where you come in. What do you think about the possibility of drafting Bo Nix as a potential successor to Dak Prescott? Could he be the next Tony Romo, or are there other areas you believe the team should focus on in the draft? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you support a move up in the draft for Nix, or should the Cowboys prioritize other positions first? Today's discussion on the Cowboys draft strategy and the potential of Bo Nix joining the team. Whether or not Nix ends up wearing the star, it's clear the Cowboys are at a pivotal point in shaping their future. Stay tuned for more updates as we get closer to the draft, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news and analysis on the Dallas Cowboys. Before we fully commit to the Bo Nix hype train, let's take a deeper dive into his collegiate performance. At Oregon, Nix showcased a strong command of the offense, contributing significantly both through the air and on the ground. His statistics are impressive, but they're only part of the story. Nix operated in a quarterback-friendly system at Oregon, which some critics argue inflated his numbers. However, his improvement in decision-making and pocket presence has been evident. His ability to extend plays with his legs and his improvement in reading defenses give him a solid foundation to build on at the professional level. The comparison to Tony Romo is intriguing and worth exploring. Romo was known for his improvisational skills and ability to make plays off-script, qualities that Nix has displayed during his time at Oregon. Analyze the similarities between Nix and Romo's playing styles. Host, like Romo, Nix shows a knack for escaping pressure and making accurate throws on the move. His competitive nature and football IQ seem to mirror Romo's, which could endear him to Cowboys fans and fit well within the team's culture. Segment 7. The risk and reward of drafting Nix. Host, drafting a quarterback is always a gamble, especially when considering someone like Bo Nix, who has shown great potential but also comes with certain question marks due to the system he played in and his age. The main risk with Nix is his adjustment to the NFL's speed and complexity, especially coming from a college system tailored to his strengths. However, the reward could be a franchise quarterback with the charisma and skill set to lead the team for years. The Cowboys' willingness to develop him could be the key to unlocking his potential. As we approach the draft, the Cowboys' strategy will become clearer. Will they take a chance on a high-ceiling talent like Bo Nix, or will they opt for a more conservative approach given their current roster construction? The decision will likely hinge on how the first round unfolds and which players are available when the Cowboys are on the clock. It's a pivotal moment for the franchise, and the direction they choose could define their trajectory for the next decade. Whether or not Bo Nix is the answer at quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys remains to be seen. What's certain is that the team is at a crossroads, and the decisions made in this draft could resonate for years to come. Cowboys Nation, we'd love to hear your thoughts on drafting Bo Nix or your views on the team's needs heading into the draft. Drop your comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our Cowboys coverage. Until next time, keep rooting for the star, and let's look forward to an exciting NFL draft. Go Cowboys!